Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast today. It's Thursday, the 20th of September, and I have boated up close to the dam. If you don't recognize this bank here, it's right at the top of what we call the old KOA, clay banks. Now it's Trophy Run. There's a sign and a clubhouse, red clubhouse right there. And they're still running about a unit and a half. They were running 3 earlier and they dropped it back. They're running a half unit all night, all morning, and that's what the pattern's been for the last couple of weeks. Got up in the low 90s today, and it's really cool back down. I think starting to feel a little bit of that cool down that we're going to get the next few days. And a little bit of breeze, nobody on the water. It's really nice. Here come a whole bunch of Canada geese. Now I'm going to throw, been throwing, but I'm doing very good, but I'm going to go ahead and do one cast, 3 32nd ounce. I'm sure glad they didn't drop on me. Okay. See what happens. Let's see. I think what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to throw this side. And I'm going to take the boat a little bit more to this side. Okay, I like this a little better. I'll throw a little bit upstream and let it drop down. It's fairly deep here, about 7-8 foot deep. I want to fish close to the bottom. There have been some browns moving up. We're right at the beginning of the spawning season. October is prime season on into the first part of November. I see some sprinkles on the water. Oh. So I like using white and gray up here for try to catch a big brown. Yeah, it'll catch a rainbow sometimes. But not on that cast. Wanted to thank everybody for the birthday wishes yesterday. Thank you for Lisa, from Lisa too. We are 3 years apart, born on the same day. Of course, she's 3 years younger than me, if you couldn't tell. She looks a lot younger than I. I think that was a bite. I don't think I was on the bottom. But we had an awesome day yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We heard from a lot of people. We Facebook messages and texts, and just a lot of activity on social media, and it was fun. Then we had a lot of people come by. Had some friends come in from Oklahoma City. That was fun. A lot of local people, a lot of friends. Some guests that are staying with us came over and ate lunch and dinner with us. We served food pretty much from noon till we were out of there about 8 o'clock, 8:30 last night. And for the first time, we ran out of food, pretty much. We usually don't run out of food. We usually fix plenty. but it was fun. Bottom. Dwayne's been coming up here and throwing a stick bait, painting that Megabass 110 stick bait. He's painting it sculpin flavor, which is, the sculpin is a little dogfish, or looks like a little catfish that lives on the bottom, only gets 4 or 5 inches long at the biggest. Browns love them. Bass really love them. Rainbows will eat them, but typically browns are the ones that really key in on them. And his sculpin pattern's been working really good. Water temps staying about 50, 51. The oxygen content, oh, I had to follow all the way to there. Oxygen content staying good. This is the first time I've been really above lookout in a couple of months. And I've heard it's been real good up here, but I've not done that well. I caught one fish. Got a couple other bites. I like this area. It's kind of a staging area for the browns that come up. Here at Trophy Run, all the way down to Lookout. It's good deep water. I've had a lot of people ask me why they're running water constantly, that half unit, 1 unit. And I haven't gotten anybody to tell me if there's a reason why. I'm sure there is, but with this cool down, I'm sure they're not going to run this heavy water in the afternoon, evening. After today, I wouldn't think, because it's supposed to be dropping down in the 70s. And even 60s. Rain coming in tomorrow. So, I don't know if the pattern's going to change or not. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I know the boat fishermen don't mind, but the guys who come up way below the dam, it really limits their spots to... There's a fish. Limits their spots to fish. Oh. Wasn't a bad fish, but it wasn't that big. Bet it was a fish. I'm happy. Make sure the light's still blinking on my GoPro. The one thing that people couldn't get over, people that haven't tried it, is, of course, I brought home a lot of salmon from Alaska, sockeye, and I fry it, cut it up into strips, and I fried in a dry batter. And nobody's ever heard of frying salmon before. And everybody loved it. It is good. It's real. Of course, it's real salmon. You can probably buy it in stores. I don't know where. I don't know how you tell. But when you catch it and bring it home, you know it's real salmon. And we also, oh boy, I've bought a bunch of smoked salmon from a friend of mine lives in Rolla. He's a commercial fisherman up there, and I might have mentioned it. Oh, not going to get to see him. It's a rainbow, about 13, 14 inches. He commercial fishes up there, has for a long time, but he's starting to smoke fish, bring it home and smoke it there in Rolla, and it's really good. It's really good smoked salmon. Anyhow, we're selling it in our shop now. It's not cheap. I just warn you. And most good smoked salmon's going to run you $30, $35 a pound. But it's good stuff. I have not got it out on the shelf yet. Preservative, so it'll be in the freezer. He said it's got about a month life once you unthaw it and keep it in the refrigerator. But it probably won't last a day if you try it. Most of it is cold smoked, and he's got some hot smoke too, because that's what I like, is a hot smoke. A little breeze. We're almost to the top of Lookout. Water gets super shallow, and I usually don't even fish that area or this area coming up. And that's probably where I'm going to sign off. Yep. Shallow now. All right. Thanks for watching. Hooked one, got a couple bites. That's about it. But I'm going to keep fishing. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Last cast. I gotta go. Finally, got a tap. And a connection. Jackson. Thought it kind of looked suspect when it jumped. Oh man, you talk about fat. Talk about sculpin. Bet you he's got a belly full of them. Very pretty smallmouth. Very pretty. It's amazing they're still up here. I'm glad they are. It's fun. All right, we're going home. Yep.